I love just really how Scripture all ties itself together. I was asked recently, how do I know God is real, and why is the Bible to be believed? And it's this idea of 40 some authors authoring 66 different books across thousands of years, and it all just tying together, all about one truth. And so, if you have any rough idea and understanding of the Bible, you'll know then the term the Ten Commandments, something that God gave Moses in the Old Testament. And number one commandment is just that we shall love the Lord our God, that we'll have no other gods before God, no other little g gods, right before the big G God. And then later on in the New Testament, you get this man who confronts Jesus about what is the most important commandment, he asks him. And Jesus affirms that we are to love the Lord our God with all of our heart and soul, with all of our mind, and with all of our strength. But then he elaborates, too, that we are to love our neighbor as ourselves, right? So it's this idea that it's how we love people that really reflects an extension of how much we love God. Well, as I'm reading one of my favorite chapters in all the Bible this morning, in 1 Kings 18, the story of Elijah, he is put in this position where he has to confront a large group of people whose faith, whose beliefs, if you will, I should say, outnumber his. 450 of these people against just Elijah all by himself. And I think as a Christian, I can sometimes relate to the feeling that my relationship with the Lord, my desire to walk and follow Jesus just feels like the minority in this world. And especially in this time where we don't seem to be loving the Lord our God all that much. And the perception I have in that is because of how little we seem to be loving each other, right? This overwhelming division that is ripping our country apart, that's rooted in politics. And what we have done is we've idolized it. I mean, just be honest with yourself. How often are you posting about it? How often are you thinking about it? How often are you watching it? How often are you complaining about it? And how often does your feelings on the matter affect how you feel about other people and treat other people? And Elijah pitches this question in 1 Kings 18. He says, how long will you continue to limp back and forth between two opinions? I think if we're honest with ourselves, that's a question that still applies today. We call ourselves Christian. We might check the box with where we go on Sunday, but the rest of the week is just riddled with examples of how much we limp back to this empty well that is political division. There's no hope there. So Elijah asked the question, if the Lord is God, then follow him. But if Baal is God, then follow him. And here's the interesting thing about Baal, this idol that was worshipped in Elijah's day. It was a storm god. And I think it's true today that many of us have idolized the storm again. And so again, I pitched the same question Elijah did in his day, and that's that, look, if the Lord is God, then follow him. But if the storm is your God, then follow it. And if you read 1 Kings 18 today with me, you'll see that when laying before these two gods, your problem, your faith, only one can deliver on bringing you the hope that you desire.